to start off by running through your repertoire. And while you're singing, I'm going to write some thoughts, okay? So you just need to perform like you have already been practicing with your teacher. And what I'll get you to do is just at the end of every piece, Ella, just hang on until I say we can do the next one, just so I can finish writing whatever I need to write.
Okay.
And then when we're done with that, we'll move on to the technical stuff. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so whenever you're ready, we're starting with Donde vas, Alfonso Doce, yeah?
Okay.
Excellent. And I'm going to mute myself so that there's no interference on my end, okay?
Can you hear it okay? Oh. ¿Dónde vas, Alfonso XII? ¿Dónde vas, Luis XVII? Voy en busca de Mercedes, que hace tiempo no la vi. Tu Mercedes, que has abierto, mientras que la vi. Cuatro duques la llevaban por las calles de Madrid. Los faroles de palacio ya no quieren alumbrar, porque se ha muerto Mercedes y luto quieren guardar.
Thank you, Ella, so much. Give me 1 second just to finish writing down my thought, okay?
Mom, I'm on mute.
Do not ask Edinburgh if you can hear me, because when the exam goes on, you just have to do
All
it.
right. Are we ready to try on the back of an eagle?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
I would fly on the back of an eagle on a warm and windy day. From a place quite high in the clear blue sky, I would feel the air blowing through my hair and watch the sight below. Fly, eagle, fly, eagle, fly, eagle, fly. I would fly on the back of an eagle on a warm and windy day. From a place quite high, I'd remember a song from a time long gone and watch the clouds floating by. Fly, eagle, fly, eagle, fly, eagle, fly. I would fly on the back of an eagle on a warm and windy day. From a place quite high in the clear blue sky, I would look to see what is yet to be and touch the sparkling sun. Fly, eagle, fly, eagle, fly, eagle, fly. Fly, eagle, fly.
Thank you, Ella. Thank you so much.
water.
Okay, so yes, have some water for sure. And let's try our last song. This is, we're off to see the Wizard. Yay, the Wizard of Oz.
Okay. Follow the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road, follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road, follow the rainbow over the stream, follow the fellow who follows a dream, follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever, oh ever, a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever, oh ever, a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Thank you, Ella. Those were great. Okay. All right, so we are now going to try some technical exercises. Ella, do you have a copy of the technical exercises?
No, I don't.
Do you have them memorized?
What do you mean by memorized?
Like if I just said, can you sing the major triad with descending scale? The thing is that when you get your sight singing sent to you by RCM, they're also going to send you the technical exercises.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen share them with you so that you can see them,
Okay.
but you'll actually have a copy of them like with your sight reading.
Okay.
If that makes sense, okay? So just give me 1 second, I'm just gonna find them in my drive. I have a big old Google Drive full of all of this stuff. And it's not in that folder, because there's too many folders. Okay, RCM, there we go. Oh, why is my phone not on silent? These are the questions. Okay. Sorry, Ella, 1 more second. There we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna screen share. Oh my gosh. Technology is amazing, but also a little bit frustrating. Okay, so here are our technical exercises. You've seen these before, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you the first note, and I'm going to ask you to sing each of them on a specific vowel.
Okay.
Okay? And you're going to do them to the best of your ability. Can you see them on the screen okay?
Yeah, it's just a little small.
Okay. Just a little small. All right. Okay, so here's your starting note. Can we do number 1 on an ah? Thank you. How about number 2 on an O?
Wait, sorry. What is it? Sorry. Oh, sorry, I'm having. What is it?
It's okay. It's a minor. So what is a minor third up from here? You remember?
Oh, okay.
There you go. Okay, there we go. How about number 3 on an A?
Sorry, what is it?
That's okay. All right, how about number 4 on an ooh? And number 5 on an E. All right, thank you. Okay, so the next thing up is our clap back. Okay, so I am going to play this melody for you twice. Okay, I will tell you what the time signature is, and then I will count 1 measure so that you can feel how fast it's going. Okay? And then when I've played it the second time, you're going to clap or tap it back to me. Okay?
Okay.
Oh my goodness, my dog is barking a lot. I'm so sorry. I will show him to you once we are finished. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we are in 4/4, and the measure count is going to sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to play it twice now, okay? Here we go. Okay, thank you so much. All right, next up is our sing back. Okay, so you can pick whatever vowel you want, Ella, okay? Any vowel you want, any vowel that feels good. I'm going to tell you what the key is. I'm going to play the triad for you so you can hear the key. And then I'm going to play the melody twice. And when I'm done playing it the second time, you can sing it back on whatever vowel you want. Okay? All right. So, which one am I going to choose today? That's the question. All right, here we go. So, we are in C major. There's your triad. And here's your melody. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to do a few intervals, okay? So the way the intervals are going to work is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play them in melodic form. So that means I'm going to go broken, right? So I'll play them separately so that you can hear it. So it'll be like this. Okay, so that you'll be able to hear the interval, and you'll tell me what it is, okay? And then I will play the first note and ask you to sing the interval either going up or down, and you can sing both notes. Does that make sense, Ella?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, no worries. If there's any confusion, just hit me and I will explain it again, okay? So I would like you to tell me what interval is this?
Perfect fifth.
Excellent. Okay, and now I would like for you to sing a perfect fifth going up from this note. so our last ear training is some chord identification. So you are going to tell me if the chord is a major triad or a minor triad, okay? We're going to do 2. Okay, so please tell me, what is this chord, major or minor?
Minor.
Okay, and how about this one?
Major.
Thank you, Ella. Okay, so for our last thing, we're going to do a little bit of sight reading. Okay, I'm going to share that to the screen one more time. And I'm wondering if we can find, is it comfortable for you to sort of get up close here and look at it, or not so much? I just want you to be comfortable because I feel like we're bending over a little bit. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, so let us try. Okay, Ella, so I would like for you to look at number 5. Okay, I should have screen shared on my thing because I can draw better. Okay, so we're going to do number 5. Okay, and what we're going to do first is you're going to clap the rhythm, clap and tap the rhythm. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang nabbit. Hang on. There we go. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Technical difficulties. Okay, so we're going to be on number 5. There we go. Okay, so we're going to tap and clap the rhythm. So if you can tap a steady beat for 2/4 with your foot, and then clap the rhythm of those 4 bars for me. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can take a minute to look at it if you need to. Well done, good job. Okay, great. So now I'm going to play the tonic chord for you. Okay. You're going to be able to look at this for like a minute or 2. And then I will play the tonic chord one more time, and then you're going to sing it for me. Okay? And you can use any vowel you want. So here's F major. And here is your starting note. Okay, and you let me know when you're ready to start, okay?
Wait.
Ready!
What?
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Ella. Phew! You're done! You survived! All right, how do you feel?
Good. I just messed up a bit. A lot.
Okay, so would you like, should we chat about that a little bit?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right, so just give me 1 second and I'm going to add things up. Let's keep in mind, please, that I'm a teacher who prepares a lot of people for RCM exams. I am not actually an RCM examiner. So the grade that I'm going to give you is based on what I heard today and on how I imagine that they're going to be grading, because I also adjudicate, I just don't happen to do it for RCM. Okay, so we're not going to get super worried about like what that grade is and like, you know, all of that kind of stuff. Okay? Okay. All right, and I'm terrible at math, so I'm just going to grab my calculator here. Okay. All right, so Ella, first of all, let me say, you have a beautiful voice. You have a lovely, lovely instrument, and you sang very well for me. Thank you so much for singing for me today and for being brave, because I know we've never met, which is partly why this works, because you're not going to meet the examiner either, right? So that's why it's good, because sometimes we have to practice being nervous, because I bet you're not nervous with your teacher anymore, are you? Okay, so here are my thoughts about your songs, okay? Your Donde Vas was just lovely, very, very nice. I know it was our first song, so maybe we were a little bit nervous. I could tell, yeah, just a little bit in our breath, got a little bit short, and we were breathing sort of in the middle of words sometimes. I really think that that's just because we were a little bit nervous. And that's super normal. All singers get nervous. We all deal with that. So I don't think we have anything to worry about that. You're very connected with your breath. So your tone is really beautifully centered, and it resonates a lot. Like, you have a really lovely sound quality. I would love to see, even when we're nervous, if we could figure out a slightly longer line, a slightly longer legato line, because I think that will actually help you with your breath.
Okay.
Yeah? If we think about just keeping everything connected just a little bit longer. But your memorization was really good, and your Spanish is excellent. Do you speak Spanish?
No.
No. Well, your Spanish is very good.
Thank
so
you.
That was really, really well done. On the back of an eagle. This, you started so well with this, and you know what? I'm working on this song with one of my students. This backing track is so confusing, and there are a couple of spots where you have to hold things for a bit longer than you naturally kind of want to. And so it's a bit of a weird song. So I noticed that you got a little bit off track, but what I loved, Ella, is that you kept on going. So even though there was a little tiny memory glitch, and there was one spot where we got a little bit off with the track, you didn't stop, you kept going, and honestly, if I hadn't been looking at the music, I wouldn't have even known. So, the moral of the story is, even if we make a mistake, we still keep going, which is really hard, but you did a great job at that. You did such a great job. So I just want to encourage you, if you're nervous on Friday, if you forget the words, just sing the first verse again. It doesn't matter. Just keep on going. That's all we care about, okay? And your text was really good here. I understood every single word that you said, and you told me a story, which I loved. So I want to encourage you to keep moving towards that, keep thinking about the story, and keep telling me that story, okay? But very well done. And you really handled that memory slip just so well. Like, I wouldn't have even known. So that was great. The Wizard of Oz. Excellent diction. Your diction in this was fantastic. Because, like, so crisp. I understood every word that you said. All of your high notes were lovely. And your facial expression was so good. I loved all of the acting that you were doing. I felt like you were really telling me a story. It was really, really, really good. And I also love the E's that you have at the top here on those like E naturals, E flats. Your voice sounds really lovely and very unforced, which I love. So So that was really, really well done.
Thank you.
Honestly, your repertoire is so well prepared, Ella. So well prepared. My only advice, because this is a mock exam and I'm not actually the examiner, my advice would be to try to have a little more fun if you can. I know you're nervous and I know it's an exam, but if you can lean a little bit more into the performing and like enjoying it, I think it will be more fun for you.
Okay.
Because you already know them, you know how to sing them, like you don't need to worry about it, you're gonna be fine. So just have a little bit more fun with it, okay? Your technical exercises were actually very good. Very good. What I would suggest for this, we'll go over the places that were a little bit bumpy in a second, but what I would suggest for this before you do the exam on Friday, when you're looking at your sheet or your sightseeing and they've sent you the technical exercises, just go back and forth between the major one and the minor one. Just practice going back and forth a little bit right before your exam so that you have it in your head. Because I know you knew you couldn't hear it. You could only hear the major one when we were trying to do the minor one, which is very common. That happens to all my students. So we just have to practice being like, because the rest of it is the same, right? It's it's all the same except for that 1/3, that minor third and that major third. So if you can just practice that on your little piano there before your exam, I think that would make you feel more comfortable.
Okay.
Okay, but your vowels were great. Your clap back, you added an extra beat, but other than that, it was perfect. Your sing back was perfect, your intro verse were perfect, and your chords were perfect. Full marks. And your sight reading and your rhythm was perfect.
Okay.
Full marks. Okay? So today, I gave you, altogether your marks add up to 93.
Oh, thank you.
Okay? So that would be considered first class honors with distinction. I generally encourage my students to remember that it's very rare to get a mark over 90. RCM examiners are it's a harder mark to get up there. Most of the times we're somewhere in the 80s, right? So don't take this as as what's going to happen on Friday. But that being said, what this kind of a mark says to me is that you are very well prepared. Very, very, very well prepared. And so I would just keep on practicing, keep on running through your songs, keep on having fun and being comfortable, and maybe do a little bit of back and forth with your major minor. And take a look at your exercise in thirds, because some of it was correct and some of it was a little bit off. So I would just review your technical exercises with your sight reading.
Okay.
And that's what I would do. But this was just a pleasure to listen to, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm so grateful that you sang for me today. It was so nice to hear you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Do you have any questions?
No, not really.
Does that feel appropriate? Like you feel good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So it just goes to show, because you're feeling a little bit anxious about performing, and we have a little bit of performance anxiety. Everybody does, which is super normal. So you may think that it doesn't go as well in your head, right? Because I know you noticed when you messed up the words, or you noticed when we made a mistake or whatever, and that's totally normal. But in the grand scheme of things, I think the examiners are more interested in whether or not you were able to keep going.
Okay.
Or if you were able to find your way back. That's a very important skill to develop as a young singer. So I think you did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Very well done. Yeah, so I am very happy, Army, if you would like me to, I'm very happy to send my little sheet.
Yes, please.
If you would like my thoughts, I'm happy to scan and email that to you tonight.
Thank you.
Of course, and I just wish you so much good luck. And Ella, I know you're going to have a great exam. You're so well prepared. So just try to have fun.
Thank you so much, Miss Jocelyn.
Oh, you're so welcome. Your teacher has prepared you beautifully. You're totally ready. 100%.
Yay.
Okay, so we can finish a couple minutes early because I don't have anything else to say. You did a great job.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. You guys do great. And let me know how it goes when you get your marks back.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll keep in touch, Miss Jocelyn.
That sounds great. It was so nice to meet both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll keep in
Okay.
touch. Bye bye.
Thanks, Army. Okay, good night, guys.
You too.